All right, so cheese curds are those little golden nuggets. You can find them up north, right? But the cheese curd debate, okay, here's the deal. What do you get with a cheese curd? Are they always cheddar? I don't think I've ever not seen an orange cheese curd. And they always look like a Cheeto, like that color. What? Right, okay, so the cheese curds are the curds. They look like little nuggets. You know, they tend to be squeaky, and they're goodish. You know, they're good. They're good. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm not saying they're bad by any means. Make a really mediocre tater tot dish. Call it poutine. They're good. I'm not saying they're not, okay? Do not collapse the economy of the upper lakes because of me, all right? But cheese whip, I'm guessing, came later. This is almost like the Devil's Rejects versus House of a Thousand Corpses. Like, we're thankful and happy for House of a Thousand Corpses because it gave us the Devil's Rejects, right? You can't have one without the other. Well, I feel like that's probably the same case for cheese curds. About 200 years ago, people were getting sick and tired of eating these damn cheese curds. So what do? They say, I need something different. But they won't let us eat anything else. It's federal law for like 100 years before they said people up in Wisconsin could eat something other than cheese curds. So what they did is they made cheese whips because there was some loophole. Two laws were fighting each other and they could whip, you know, that's why they called them cheese whips, because they could whip it through the laws and eat something other than just white or orange cheese curds. So when they started making these legal cheese whips is what they kind of were viewed as until public accepted them as normal. These illegal cheese whips factories, essentially what they did is they made a tastier cheese curd that was white and they stretched it out. And the reason they had to make them long is they kind of look like, what are them sour worm things, right? They look like them sour worms. So but they're long, like long ass whips. Well, the reason they did that is they had to sew them into their jacket sleeves to sneak them past, the train checkpoints. So that's why they had to be long. But then again, once, you just kind of brush off the lint. And once you do that, man, they just took off. After that, there's nothing the government could do about it. And that's the history of cheese whip.